And we are live from the Lobby Cafe, absolutely the lobby of the Texan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The historical Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Ctfm, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare. And Dr. Sweeney, I know she has a favorite also that she always likes to say.
You know, Discount Wheel and Tires, Valvoline Express, they take real good care of you. Tuesdays is Ladies' Day, and I don't change my own oil, and I know you don't either. So get on down there, see Marcus, tell him Friendly sent you, and he'll give you a discount.
That's right, a discount. And then you go to Discount Wheel and Tire on Saturdays.
Rough country. For those of us who live in the rough country, they have a day dedicated to us.
Yes, a day dedicated.
You can get all the accessories.
Just for her.
Rain is coming today. I drove Big Gus, the gas guzzler.
Folks, we've got a great show for you today. We always have a great show because of this young lady right here.
This guy right here.
But today's show is special because we have some special guests that I've had the opportunity to work with, to know, and they're friends.
Movers and shakers.
Yes, movers and shakers. But we do this every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. And every Wednesday at 10 o'clock we do this, and I do it all the time. And I know Dr. Sweeney does it also.
As soon as you open those eyes.
But we're going to have a regular introduction after he does something.
That's right. So our friend Graham Sweeney is going to open us up in prayer today. We thank you, Graham, for being here today.
I am delighted to be here and very honored that we can pray to start our meeting today.
It'd be no other way.
And there it is. Yes.
Dear Lord, thank you so much for this opportunity, this program that reaches so many and so many organizations that are helping the public and in our area and actually throughout the world, things we're going to talk about this morning in all of these shows. Special blessings on this program to continue. Thank you for this community we live in. What a wonderful place, Hunt County.
Yes.
We think we're in paradise, Lord. We know there's beautiful places, but we think it's beautiful right here. Thank you for blessing us with our friends and family here. It's in your name we do pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Well, what a start we've off to today. Folks, what we're fixing to do, we're going to go to a commercial break, but I want to say one thing right now. Please, all of the commercials that you see during Ctfm, these are local people that have local businesses. Shop local, please. Yes. We're coming back with Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, Ctfm.
Show us some love.
Yes, show us some love.
The Hunt Regional love, the social media love.
And Coffee and Tea is on
Friendly.
Bonita K. It's on Bonita K this morning. Y'all come back because we're going to be here with Dr. Sweeney, so come on back.
You have a heart for fun. You have a heart for friends, for finesse, for family. And when you need cardiac care, you want the best technology, but you also want people who have a heart for people. Hunt Regional Healthcare. People make the difference.
When it comes to high-quality service for cell phones and televisions, no one beats Crumpton TV. They have been serving Greenville and the surrounding area for over 57 years. For details about all services, call 903-455-2043 or visit CrumptonTV.com.
Also, the official home of the Big Green Egg.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville. Do you need custom printing on caps, shirts, and other apparel? Come check out what we can do for your organization at East Texas Print Shop, 2218 Lee Street. Our top-of-the-line screen printing and embroidery machines can handle just about any job you can throw at us. T-shirts are great for special events. Sports teams always need custom uniforms. We can print them. Check out our custom apparel store or shop online at easttexasprintshop.com or just give us a call at 903-453-1581.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we are live from the lobby of the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. Ctfm, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me is brought to you each and every Wednesday at 10 o'clock by Hunt Regional Healthcare, one of the greatest facilities for healthcare in our whole area in Northeast Texas. And
Discount Wheel and Tires, Valvoline Express. They take real good care of you down there. And if you run on down, tell them Friendly sent you. Marcus will give you a discount.
And on Tuesdays, it's
Ladies' Days,
Ladies'
first
Day,
responder, military, active,
seniors,
retired,
seniors.
seniors. Just go down there.
Right.
They'll take good care of you.
Right. And our first guest this morning is a gentleman that, I've known Dr. Sweeney for, 20 odd years, more
Yes.
than that.
Yes.
And it's always a pleasure and an honor to talk to you because, like Rose Hayden and a lot of people that's in the community, you have so much to give back to this community in the form of great conversation. So I'm going to shut up and let you take the mic and just take the camera and go for it.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad to be here today, and we've been friends over 3 decades.
Oh, 3
actually.
decades,
Kind of
right,
ages
right.
us some. I just completed 34 years as superintendent at Boles and retiring. A wonderful school district. Schools are very good in Hunt County. We're very blessed with the schools. The question you asked me when I came on, you said, what are you doing with yourself? Are you busy? Is anything going on? That is an understatement. I'm involved in a lot of programs. In fact, my wife, Laura, who I'm delighted to be home with, spending more time, but she said I need to throttle it back some as I'm staying too busy.
Yeah, right.
So I just made a list of some of the organizations I'm involved with and having fun and very active with. Agape Asia Foundation. It's an orphanage. We have orphans in Asia, all the way from China to India, Myanmar, Mongolia. We help the vulnerable children. We serve 500 to 1,000 kids throughout that area, doing great work there. Our budget is creeping up of $1 million. And we've been in existence for over 10 years, and we're very proud of that opportunity. I had the opportunity to visit an orphanage and stay there and see what's going on. It's very dynamic, and I have hundreds of pictures I'll share with you sometime and show you. So I'm very busy in that realm working. I've been chairman of the board for several years now, and I'm going to step off of that post. My wife goes, oh, there's another one. He's cutting back a little there, throttling back a little. China comes up a lot in my life lately. I had the opportunity to go to China the last few years on educational trips and meeting with bureaus of education at really high levels. In fact, it turned out so good that the last 2 summers ago, before the COVID, of course, we brought 2 different groups working with Innovation First. We brought 2 groups from China that did summer camps at Boles and from different regions. One was Changping, right out of Beijing area, and the other one came from the Jiangsu province, Nanjing. So that's very active on my radar. So active that Johnny Tharp and I have established C2I2, Claire Chenault International Institute. Many people don't realize, but they're heading to Commerce and they see a sign that says Flying Tigers Highway. Who knows what that is?
Flying Tigers Highway.
What that stands for Claire Chenault, who was actually born in Commerce. His home is still there. And he led the Flying Tigers that during World War II defended China from the Japanese and saved and preserved the Burma Road where supplies came through.
I have a leather jacket that has the Flying Tigers on the back of the emblem. Yeah, my stepson gave it to me as a birthday present.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to show it to you sometimes. Yeah.
So we've set up this corporation, and we're going to work on with the Changping district and several provinces in China on bringing students over here, depending where our State Department goes with some of this China-U.S. relations that we're all reading a lot about. But we have very good relationships there, and moving forward, trying to keep those programs going. In fact, we were supposed to have a group from Boles go last year to Nanjing, and the COVID came in and stopped all of that. So that was quite problematic. I know my time's limited. I work with
No, you're fine. You're
all right,
good.
slow it down.
You're good.
I work with
Laura says slow it down.
a company we think that's very interesting out of California, and they're big into esports. We had a conversation about that the other day, and 900 people across the world are involved in esports.
Esports.
Okay.
That's going to be something virtual.
It is.
Right.
Well, a lot of it is virtual. It's interactive. It's computer games, and In fact, I'm going to visit Miss Haran. She doesn't know it yet. She might know it now, but I was going to talk to her about maybe having sessions here at the Texan. It's very popular, 900 people across the world. We think develops kids, the soft skills, what leadership skills, what do you have going on? So it's a real interesting program that I'm having fun with. I'm going to be talking to Miss Haran and Innovation First about that. Audie Murphy American Cotton Museum, on the board for several years, a wonderful local place for you to visit.
I do have to interject. Not only are you on the board, but like you go and do things. When we talked yesterday, you were on your way to do some work.
Well, I was doing some outside plumbing there yesterday after an executive board meeting, and actually I was taking the chainsaws there and cleaning a lot of the property, and finally my wife said, you need to find another way. So we have maybe some vendors that are going to come in and help us with trimming up the trees and making it look good. So it won't be just a Graham issue. I have something really, another company, they kind of sought me out with my contacts, and so it kind of organically grew me getting involved, but it's called Primo Energy.
Primo Energy, I've heard of Primo
These are energy trees.
Energy tree, yeah, right.
They have a wind power, solar power, and if it all works out, we're having conversation with Greenville ISD, and they're going to donate their first tree, the company is, to Greenville ISD as a pilot for the whole state of Texas.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
So kids can have, and families can have access to internet.
Right.
Put it at campus. So we're looking at a campus, putting it at.
That's so good.
Alert Logic, cybersecurity, a big issue.
Alert Logic.
I'm working with that company, making sure everybody's on their toes for their cyber and the security is in place for them.
Mm-hmm. We don't realize how we open ourselves up when we just accept. We just accept whenever we install an app. We just accept whenever we go into
Lots of
a
exposure.
website. And so a lot of times we are exposed and don't even realize it. That's why whenever you enter your password on your browser, they put little stars there because there's even malware that will detect everything that's happening on your screen. And so to protect you, they do that. And so that's really good that you're involved in that.
Yeah, in fact, I read an article, and I should have brought it with me, but where China right now and the United States are at odds at who's going to determine what the security is for the world. That's about as far as I can go with it. It was an article that I had read about that issue. So it's a very big issue, as everybody knows, cybersecurity.
Yes.
And one of the last things, I was in a conversation with Texas A&M University of Commerce yesterday, and we have a group out of Austin that we're looking at doing a collaborative project for high school students to track them in their first year and see where the strengths and weaknesses are, feedback loop to the high school, and try and improve those pathways
That's good.
for
That's
students.
good. That's excellent.
I
Excellent.
love that.
So I think I've listed some of the things I'm doing.
Yes.
And my wife keeps a calendar on her side of the room.
We need her to come in and let us know all the things in a list form. So we will get some of those links dropped down in the comments for you, Dr. Sweeney. One thing I do want to say is thank you. Thank you for your years of service to your students. My son is alum, so I thank you very much. Right now, in this time where teachers and educators and superintendents and administration are doing things differently than they've ever done before, what words of wisdom could you share with them today?
Where I see the difficulty is I think parents are frustrated. I mean, they're trying to work jobs and educate their children and do this balancing act. So I think the schools, and they're working very hard.
They are.
It'd be very difficult for me to be a teacher right now.
Oh, yes.
I pray for them and feel for them.
Yes.
But I think whatever we do online needs to be the stellar best it can be to really help the whole family, the parents and the kids. So
That's good.
that would kind of be my words of wisdom. And hang in there. We'll get through this and back to school, and everything will become normal.
I think this is the building blocks for education to come and what it's going to look like. And so,
Huge build, great way to put it.
Yeah.
It is a
So-
building block.
so-
Things are changing and we're adjusting, and now we'll have this tool in our toolbox.
that's right.
Good point.
That's right.
And,
That's right.
and I can say that back when I was growing up in school and everything, my mother used to say, you know what, when you think you're at the end of your rope and you just don't know what to do, just tie a knot in it and hold on, because God is there waiting for you.
I love it.
I have a
love
pillow
it.
from my father that says that. I thank you for sharing that.
I found this little bookmark I put in my car the other day, and it said, I wasn't very smart, but my teacher kept telling me I was, so guess what? I think I am.
There you go, there you go. Well,
Teachers are great folks. I mean, they
Oh,
encourage
yes,
kids.
absolutely.
We all have memories of wonderful teachers.
Well, thank you again. I know that you're a busy person. You just listed some of the things but we certainly, you're always welcome on CTFM, and maybe come back in a few months and say, hey, this is a follow-up.
I love hanging out with you. It brings happiness to
Good.
my heart.
All right.
You have to stay
Thank
for
you
the
so much.
noon show.
All right. We are coming back to the lobby of the Texan Theater with CTFM right here on Friendly News. So y'all come on back. We'll be here waiting on you.
Coffee, tea, Friendly, and me.
Coffee too.
Dental Center. Today I'm going to tell you about our free whitening for life. As long as you're a patient 16 years of age and older, every time you get your teeth professionally cleaned, you'll get free whitening for life. And if you're a new patient to our Long Branch Dental family, for $49, you're not only going to get free whitening for life, you'll get your teeth cleaned, free x-rays, a professional future photo, and cancer screening for only $49. Free whitening for life. Call today, 903-455-4161. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
Lone Star Pawn and Bargain Center, 6509 I-30 on the Frontage Road in Greenville. Your one-stop shop for TVs, electronics, computers, and gaming systems. Lone Star Pawn offers a giant selection of hunting, fishing, outdoor gear, and firearms. We've got everything from lawn and garden equipment and job site tools to musical instruments. For the best deals and pawn rates in town, come see us on the south side of the Frontage Road in Greenville.
And we are live from the lobby of the historical Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. CTFM, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday morning by Hunt Regional Healthcare and another organization that, Discount Wheel and Tire. And
They have that Valvoline Express.
They do.
And I don't change my oil, and you don't either.
And, and every Tuesday is Ladies' Day. Yesterday was Ladies' Day.
Yes, Ladies' Day.
And it is veterans,
First
responders,
military,
and L3.
L3,
right.
seniors.
Seniors.
Speaking of seniors, One of
Well,
our.
she's not a senior, though.
Well, no, she's not a
a
senior.
I'm on the borderline.
You still looking good, sister. Y'all give me some love.
Give her-
Thank you
give her
so
a
much,
great
Trina, for
introduction.
coming on today. I know you stay super busy. Like
Super busy.
You ping around like a pinball, and so a lot of things going on. Bingo, the transits, the Connection Transit. You guys may be familiar with the Connection bus that rolls around with Friendly's face on it, among some other advertisers and sponsors. But you guys really make it happen, connecting people with the Connection Transit.
Right.
And so I
We
know
do, we
there
do.
was some things you
And I
wanted to
think
talk
it's
about.
like I've said time and time again to anybody I talk to in the community, I think that Script is the hidden treasure of Hunt County. You know, people don't really understand what we do or may not be familiar with what all we do. So
Tell them what SCRIPT stands for.
So SCRIPT stands for Senior Center Resources and Public Transit. We're a nonprofit 501c3. We do receive grants, federal and state grants, but we also welcome those private donations.
Those private donations, exactly.
Absolutely.
They make a
So
difference.
those make a difference for these nonprofits, for our nonprofits right now. And I know we're just one of a few, you know, several here in Hunt County, but we do service the majority of our senior population all over Hunt County. And with that being said, I know I've talked to y'all about Meals on Wheels, but another thing that we do for our population of 60 plus is we offer them 3 complimentary rides a week here in Hunt County. They can also go out of Hunt County. There's a small fee incurred with that, and we have all those fees on our website. But I wanted to give you some statistics, and they don't really like to share all their information with me sometimes. They think I do an information overload. So I went in to talk to Danny this week, and I saw some numbers sitting there, and I said, "Oh, what is that?" And he goes, "You don't need to know that," but actually I do. So our actual mileage for the month of August was 34,580.
Wow.
That's a lot of miles.
That's a lot of miles, right?
That's
and
that's like 3 years worth of miles
Right.
for a standard
Right.
lease
So that was
vehicle.
1 month. Okay. So then our total hours that our buses serviced citizens of Hunt County was 2,280.
Whoa.
Our general public trips for the month of August were 1,491. Now here's the big one. Our Title III, which are our 60 and over trips, are y'all ready for this big number? 1,286 trips
That's so good.
that we provided for our 60 and over clients. Okay, so that means when I say complimentary trips, that means that we're taking them to the doctor, to the pharmacy, or to the grocery store. We can do 3 of those. Three complimentary a week.
A week. Okay.
And so if they call a day, if they exceed that, and our dispatch girls,
They're great.
Nikki, Betty, and Rebecca, we could
They
not
are just
I mean,
unbelievable.
they keep it
Yeah,
going. I don't know how they do it,
Right.
but anyway, they're amazing. So if they exceed that, it's $2 a trip. As
So
long as
$2
$2 a trip.
$2 a trip.
And you know, you're keeping them safe. You're keeping the population safe. My mentor, she's 95, and she had to go retest for her driving again, and she passed. I mean,
wow.
she's
95 and she's still driving?
she's more spry than I am. Like, she gets out there and her brain is sharp. She is good to go. I said, "You're going to be as old as Methuselah is what's gonna happen." And she says, "Well, I don't know about that." So, but it's good because sometimes as we age, we're not as sharp. Sometimes as we age, focusing on all of the passing traffic and all that. So you guys are keeping people safe
Yes,
by
absolutely.
taking them to and from their doctor's appointments, because they're already thinking about what's going to happen.
And so many of them depend on this, especially
yeah.
right now. And some of them, you know, we started the parking lot bingo, nearly 3 months ago?
what a
Is it
fun.
almost 3 months ago?
Almost 3
So it's been so fun. So some of them were concerned that they know they only get the 3 trips. Are the bingo trips going to count against us? Of course not. So we don't want any of them to think that, or any of the family members to think that the bingo trips count because they don't. So they still get their 3.
I'm so glad, because I was wondering that as I was writing down 3 complimentary rides a week. Well, there's bingo, and then there's shopping, and then there's the doctor's office.
And you mentioned Danny Automone. I say Automone. I don't know.
Alan Ball.
Alan Ball. He is such a wonderful individual. I mean, has a heart as big as the connection.
Yes.
But, and now that the two of you are together, I'm thinking like, man, this is going somewhere now. Not that Danny wasn't, but he was so loaded down that so when you came in, I can see now it's like when you talk to him now, he's such a relief. You know,
well, good. I hope so.
You know, he's more relaxed. I think.
I hope so.
Relaxed.
He and Diane, you know, Diane Mason. She's been
Diane
there for
Mason.
I'm not going to tell how long, but she's the heart of our, you know, our deal there. So we've got a great staff, and Diane, she leads our nutrition side, and she does an amazing job as well. But it just, I think, bringing me in, it just kind of gave them a little more relief where they could focus on what they're doing, which is bringing in our grants.
Strengths.
Right.
And so PR is your strength, for sure.
Well, I have the gift of gab.
Yeah.
So
well, that's a good way to put it. I was trying to be a little politically correct, which is unusual, but.
And a lot of my elementary teachers will tell you the same. You know, you've seen that meme. I was the kid that got excessive talking on my report card. Yeah. So.
Did you also get put in the corner for nap and never slept?
Right.
No.
Okay. I was the one in the corner
I'm a
for
napper.
nap. I'm not
But
a
anyway, a few more I wanted to talk about too, if I have just a second.
Yes.
We also do the Title 19 rides, which are our citizens in Hunt County that may be on Medicaid. And so we do those rides where if you have Medicaid, you're a Medicaid client, you can call Medicaid, which is 211, if you need a ride somewhere, and they provide that.
Right.
So they then reach out to us, and we provide those. So we had 116 of those. And then we also partner with one of y'all sponsors, which is one of our partners, the Hunt Regional Medical Center.
Oh,
and so we do the tokens with them.
Yes.
And so some of the clients some of their patients are our clients, and we do the token-based program with them.
That's so good.
And then we also do the park and ride. So we did 33 rides, 33 of the park and rides, which that means you park at Script and you ride. We give you a ride to Rowlett, and we drop you off. You ride, you come back, we come back, pick you up, we bring you back.
Is Rowlett where they're picking up the dart?
Yes,
Yes,
the dart.
okay.
I'm sorry,
That's
the
okay.
dart.
Dart, yeah, right.
That is
Dart.
so good, park and ride.
And I think a lot of people don't know about that. And that's for
No.
anybody, y'all.
That's for anybody, yes.
Anybody.
Yes.
That is not just for
that's so
over
good.
60. This is for, we will service anyone in Hunt County. Anyone.
so good.
We will even take you out of Hunt County. There are some, like I said, some small fees. But you can go on the website and check those out, script.org.
SCRPT.
SCRPT, no I.
.org.
And if you have any questions, you can email me. It's Trina, Trina, at script.org.
There you go.
And before we go, I know we got about a couple of minutes left. I just want to say it's such a fun thing on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yes.
And by the way, to put a plug in, that winter wings to go chicken dinner. I think everybody stays around.
Everybody's loving that. Yes, yes.
So thank you, Exit, and thank you, Wings to Go.
Yes.
But you know, I get to see the passion that she has for what she does every Tuesday and Thursday. You know, when I'm there, I don't do it every Tuesday and Thursday, but
Friendly has been filling in for us because our friend Lonnie had the
eye
retina
surgery.
surgery.
Retina thing,
Right,
yeah.
right.
And so Friendly's been filling in, and I think you got in trouble yesterday. You were going a little fast.
I was going a little bit too fast yesterday.
That's not
So
unusual.
you don't
Not even
mess.
nothing.
You don't mess with their bingo,
Oh, you
and
don't
if
mess
you
it.
do, they will let you know
Oh,
that
yeah, a lot
what you need to fix.
Yes.
I think they even told Beth from Atmos
Beth,
Energy.
oh,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, amazing!
Amazing.
Shout out to her.
Yes.
they even told her how she needed to roll the balls.
Yes, they even told her you've
Well,
got to roll the balls.
When
This
you
is-
have experience, you must lend that experience.
That's
if it's
right.
not
Your
being done
wisdom, your
correctly. That
bingo
is
wisdom.
And so
just don't mess with their bingo.
if
Don't
you guys are interested in getting involved with the Connection Transit and the things that they have to offer, or get involved in the bingo,
We would love to have you.
Yes.
I want to give credit where credit is due because they're behind the cameras
Yes.
over here. Our executive producer, Gabe Medina, and the producer, Chris Johnson, they go over and beyond to make
Yes.
sure that everything's
They
good.
do.
So,
They're
thank
there
you guys.
every Tuesday and
Every
Thursday,
Tuesday and
making
Thursday.
sure that
Right.
we can broadcast to y'all, and I appreciate them so much. Especially Chris. Chris is even one of our
a hard worker.
bingo prize givers.
Yes,
So
yes.
she's one of our prize patrol girls.
She's a prize in it. I mean, she's amazing.
She
She's
is.
amazing.
So we have the parking lot bingo Tuesdays and Thursdays,
Thursdays.
9 to 10:30. Don't forget, if you're 60 and over, we can provide you with a complimentary meal. Just a real quick, Friendly can tell you it's a
Yep.
real quick
It's a
application
quick
process.
application.
So we get those out to you. If you would like to volunteer for that, we always need volunteers. Anything you can do, your time or the bingo baskets. 8:30 to 10:30, call me, email me, we can get you set up on our calendar. This month, again, we're also hosting Remember For Me support group.
Yes.
Which is this Thursday
This
at
Thursday.
6 o'clock. So we're gonna be doing that for them as long as they need us to.
That's good.
And then our line dancers also, they're looking to pick up some people. So if you're a little bit more active senior and you wanna join them, they're on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well.
At the
And
Reese
9 to
Davis
10.
or at your place?
No, they're at our place.
Okay, okay,
Uh-huh.
perfect.
40,
That's so good.
4612 Lee Street.
Thank you.
Thank y'all
I'm
for
telling you,
having
yeah.
me.
You drop all the stuff in
Yes.
the comments, all
Yes,
the links and
I
all the
did.
things. You're awesome. We appreciate you so much. And
I
thank
appreciate
you for all
y'all.
do.
All right, and we're
And your
coming back.
support.
We're coming back. I think Vonda's on. Is she on here?
We have John Clark.
John Clark.
And we have
John.
Vonda Jack.
He's going to talk about
But
bicycles.
let's say thank you to Barbara Haran
Yes,
for
Barbara
allowing
Haran.
us to be
Thank
here at
you
the Texan
for
Theater.
this
Y'all show her
beautiful-
some love.
Yes. So,
Today, there'll be a noon show. Y'all come on down for lunch.
yep. We'll be back.
My name is Justin Rutt. I'm the general manager at Platinum Chevrolet in Terrell, Texas. I've been in the car business for 19 years. We've been in Terrell since December of 2019. And the store itself has been here for just over 50 years. We have a lot of employees that have been here for 10, 15, and even 20 plus years. And the goal is for you to know us, for us to vice versa to know who our customers are. Yeah, I mean, it's family. You know, we just love to have you come out and see us, ask for me or any of our team members, and we'll take great care of you. Thanks.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
And we are live from the lobby of the historical Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It's Ctfm, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me. And we have sponsors. The sponsors that we have for this are our main title sponsors, I guess you might say. Hunt Regional Healthcare, a great facility, great organization, great people. I'm telling you, I could sit here for the next 30 minutes and say nothing but good things about
So
that
let me just
organization.
interrupt him, y'all.
Okay. Yes, please. Because she's going to tell you about the other
Well,
ones.
I do want to say Hunt Regional Proactive Care.
Proactive,
Their
right.
branding is healthcare, but proactive care, and I'm so thankful that they are proactive and offering
Yes.
proactive services,
Yes.
and thankful for Script, who was just here. But I'm also thankful for Discount Wheel and Tires, Valvoline Express. They're one of our sponsors, and thankful for the Texan Theater. You said
Oh, yes.
historic, but it has
Historic.
been beautifully restored. She has taken time and care, and she was doing social distancing before social distancing was cool.
And I got to
so-
say, too, get online and to Texan Theater Greenville. Check out the menu, lunch menu, because today it's going to
always
be a great
good.
show. But with that said, we're fixing to talk about something that's been around for, what, 24 years, John?
Since 1997.
John Clark is
1997.
Noonday Rotary. right? Noonday Rotary. And you are can we say the patron of the Cotton Patch Classic this year?
Well, the ride director.
The ride director.
Ride director, not to be
So
confused.
this event has been around. It's been around. I remember the first one. I was a big and the Lions Club was involved with that for many years. But bring us up to date on it and what's going to happen and what the dates and times and everything.
Well, before I do that, I'd like to say kudos to Hunt Regional too.
Oh, yes.
Because they're responsible for
Yes,
the rods
they
I
are.
have in my hip that put it back together after I fell off my bike.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's good.
They did a nice job with
Right.
sewing me back together.
Right.
But, yeah, the ride is set to go. It's coming up on the 19th of September. And
Wow, that's coming
that's
up
like
quick.
a week and a half away. We have currently a limit of 400 because we have to do a lot of COVID things to allow for, and the city allows us to
That was
use
going to be my
400.
question for you. How are you doing this for COVID, right? That's how you...
Well, COVID, we're simply having people come up. We're doing non-contact check-in, all registrations online. We just scan their receipt off their phone into our system. That checks you in. And we really don't have to exchange anything at all unless they're picking up a T-shirt or something. They can do that. And then we just hand them their bib and they're off and running. And then we're lining up so that there's rows of 7 across Stonewall and then lining up rows 14 apiece. So we're going to go back about 6 blocks in order to get enough people
It's gonna
lined
be
up.
cool.
Also, too, I was going to ask you, I know that since 1997 there's been this race. Do you find that a lot of these participants come back each year?
Oh yeah,
Each year?
quite a bit.
Right.
A lot of them predate me. I've only been in Texas 3.5 years, so a lot of them predate me. It used to be we went out north of town, up by Wolf City,
Right.
but we find we were coming back against the wind when you're most tired, and that final upstretch hill coming into Greenville on Stonewall. So since then, we've switched it around so we come back with the wind mostly. The ride goes from downtown Greenville. The longest distance goes out to Emory, through Lone Oak, out to Emory, swinging around to Tawakoni, then back up through by L3 and then back into the city.
That's
And
good.
so we have shorter routes, various within that range, but at least we're coming back with the wind. So it's been a great appreciation. The reason it was Cotton Patch Challenge is when we first had it, they went through the cotton patches down
Right.
on 118.
118,
Okay.
yep.
Now we
Yep.
don't see them, but
Right.
it's still the cotton patch.
There you
Right,
go, there
right.
you go.
And I remember being involved with Lions Club back then and cooking pancakes and stuff before the race and everything. It was such a fun thing, and it still is. And the times that it happens is perfect because the weather's perfect.
Yeah, weather's perfect. Hopefully not raining. That's one thing we can't control, but it's interesting. Bob Moody, one of the original founders,
Oh, yes.
is going to be our MC again and shouting everybody off. And then, of course, Jerry Grady and Dan Reinbold were part of the original crew that put this all together. And they're guys I still ride with 2-3 times a week here on those same routes. And they're still active in it too.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask you, you mentioned rain. What happens if it rains? Does it get canceled or y'all just ride in the rain?
We ride in the rain.
It's right in the
good.
rain.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
if they'll ride, we'll ride because we're on.
There you go. Well, we have some pictures of you suited up riding, and so
Yeah.
a lot of pictures that we've forwarded on to production, and they'll be putting those up on the screen. But I want to thank you guys for doing an event on Facebook. Facebook is an absolutely free platform that we're broadcasting this through, and I knew about the Cotton Patch in the back of my mind, but when I saw the event, I reached out. And you quickly replied, very quickly, and agreed to come on. So thank you guys for using social media because it is a free platform. And I want to encourage anyone out there that has a business or who is doing an event to utilize what is free to you. It's very easy to set up, and it's why you're sitting on the set today to talk about the classic or the bike ride. And so I thank you for taking the time to set that up and for replying so quickly and being so kind.
And we'd like to thank the City of Greenville for providing hot funds for the event that helps with our expenses, as well as Donahue, who is the Ford GMC dealer, who
Yes.
is also our feature sponsor, and they give us trucks every year to ride what we call SAG or for rescue.
And those are nice
And
trucks.
then we have the Texan Theater where we're
Texan
sitting at
Theater.
is a big sponsor as well.
Yes, Barbara's great.
Thank you again, and maybe after it, maybe a little bit later on, maybe hopefully maybe before the end of the year, you can come back and give us
And give
a
us
kind
all
of
the stats.
and
Give
let
us the
yeah, give
stats,
some
yeah.
stats on it.
Give a summary. Everything we do goes to the Rotary, and we can distribute to the nonprofits, including senior services and others throughout the city. So.
Well, we have a couple of minutes left, so tell us a little bit, if there's anything else that you want to share about the race or about what the Rotary Club is doing.
Well, the Rotary Club is doing a lot, but we help a lot with the children and children's charities here. CASA, I'm also on the board with CASA.
Good.
And so we contribute heavily to CASA as well as the other children's services, Women in Need. We certainly contribute to that as well as many others.
And you're a chamber ambassador, right?
I'm a chamber ambassador as well as part of the Rotary. So I'm retired, but I say refired is probably you might call it. You know, I run a web design company too.
Yeah, web design
it's small, dinky, and we just kind of fill in the gaps. You know.
There you go.
Well, thank you so much for being here this morning. I know you're a busy man, and that is again, it's September the 19th.
September 19th.
And
People down on Park Street be looking for us to come whizzing by.
Whizzing by.
400 riders will be come whizzing by. And then down and around Moulton Street and down on 30, you'll see them coming.
So, and remember, it's just one day, folks, so just patience.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming back. Vonda's coming.
Vonda's coming. If you'll set those
Yes.
links down in the comments so that our viewers can click through, and if they want to get registered, because they can still register, correct?
Right.
Registration's still open?
We've got room for about 20 more people.
20 more?
About 20 more
Good.
people, so get your helmets,
That's
get your
it.
bike, and get registered.
CottonPatchChallenge.com. CottonPatchChallenge.com.
Got it.
All right.
Got it. Thank you.
Y'all come back, get you some tea or coffee, and come back. We're coming back.
With Friendly and me.
With me.
Good night, Gracie.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Do you need space in a professional setting for your business? High visibility, no hassle parking? If that's you, come tour our building at 2701 Sunset Strip. Sunrise Salons has space for you. Just minutes south of I-30 with signage on Wesley Street. Not a salon? No problem. We have flexible spaces for all kinds of small businesses. All the services you need for one monthly fee. Sunrise Salon, 2701 Sunset Strip in Greenville. Call us for a tour, 903-458-9325. That's 903-458-9325.
And we are live again. All right, yes, at the Texan Lobby. I keep saying
Well, the
Texan,
cafe's
but
right
it's
there, the theater's right there,
historical
we are here.
Texan Theater Lobby. Cafe's over here. But we have this beautiful
And
new
it smells
studio,
amazing.
new set from Barbara Horan. Thank you. This rug just makes it. It really just
Well, it
brings
helps
out.
with the sound, so if you
Yeah.
guys are listening and it sounds better, it's because of this beautiful rug.
And the ones behind
And,
the
well,
camera.
our sound man,
Right.
John Schoaf.
Yeah, that's right.
With
John
Calvary Chapel and
Calvary
our
Chapel,
production
and,
team.
and Chris Johnson, and our producer, and our executive producer, Gabe Medina with Friendly Place LLC. Oh, and we want to say a big thank you to Hunt Regional, sponsor of this right here.
Well, they sponsor us along with Discount Wheel and Tires Valvoline Express.
Right.
So they've been really good to us, and we thank you, our viewers. Without you, this would not be possible. And without our wonderful guests coming and sharing what they're doing, y'all wouldn't watch, right? And so today we're so blessed to have Vonda Jack from Hunt County Kids. Sister, you are a mover and a shaker and a Walmart cart pusher.
Yes,
and
I am.
Walmart cart pusher.
Yes, not because you're bringing them into Walmart, but because you are filling them up. And so you are always doing things, not only in the Quinlan area, but just all over. And so I love all the things that you do. And there's lots of things that you do. You do books and school supplies, and there's just all kinds of things. So tell us, what is going on right now in your world?
Okay, one thing I would like to ask is everyone keep Greenville in your prayers. Greenville ISD.
Yes.
They started back to school yesterday.
Yeah.
And, you know, other districts have already started. This is so huge, these kids get back in school. We have a health crisis. We don't need an education crisis.
Amen.
Absolutely.
And so far this year, Hunt County Kids has provided 516 students with backpacks and school supplies.
Good.
Wow.
And I'll be honest, I'm leaving here and going and packing some more for Greenville kids. That's more than we have ever done, which we expected because of COVID. And like I say, I'm so grateful kids are having the opportunity to get back into school. And even if they're doing virtual, everyone has learned so much. I mean, we had a 6-month spring break.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Right.
so
That's quite a break.
Yeah, it was
It's
quite a
funny
break.
that you say that. At the thing that the chamber did a couple of weeks ago, whenever all the schools got up and
Yeah.
spoke, Dr. Ligon said, "And we're finally coming back from spring break." And I thought, so true, so true.
Yes,
It's the
so
longest
very
spring
true.
break ever.
So we've been doing that, and you would have laughed at me the other day. I hit 3 Walmarts because I'm picking up school supplies on clearance, you know, saving
Yes.
every penny I can.
And that's another great thing that I've noticed about that. You're frugal. Like you,
yeah.
you make sure that you stretch every dollar however you can, and that you're
Right.
not just being willy-nilly with the donations that you receive.
Well, I do, and I'll, you know, people who work with me tease me because I'm picky. You know, just because these kids don't have money doesn't mean they're getting junk.
Right.
You know,
Right.
they're
Hallelujah.
getting good pencils, good scissors, you know, we're not buying just junk.
Yes.
You know, so like I say, the other day I hit 3 Walmarts.
There you go. There you go. And that's the thing. Good things last longer
Yes.
than just the junk. And whenever, I think there was a ministry that came on, and I forget the name of the ministry, but he and his wife came on and they were providing Bibles. And he said, you know, everybody, you know, if you want to get a Bible, that's great. But who wants to receive a used Bible? And so
Right.
they're giving new Bibles. And so that's the thing. You're giving people the good pencils, the
Yes.
good things that they need. And that says, hey, we care about you. Even though you're in a financial crisis right now, even though your parents are doing their very best to make ends meet, we're going to provide you with the good stuff.
Right.
That way you blend in.
Yes.
You're not different because your stuff
You
is
know,
cheap.
and it helps with that pressure, that peer pressure.
And believe me,
yes.
you know, when I was a kid, that started in middle school. Now it starts in kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
You know, I mean,
I know.
the kids notice and they tease each other, and you know, you just want to thump them on the nose.
So, and this is probably far deeper than this conversation needs to go, but with social media, we've lost a lot of our etiquette because we're behind a screen.
Yes.
You know, and so the parents are a little more aggressive, which then produces more aggressive children, and so we just need to get back to the basics. And I
Yes.
love that you just focus on the basics and
Yes.
helping the kids and doing the thing. And so you're doing the school supplies. You're going to leave here and go pack some more book bags. So if you guys want to volunteer or donate, make sure you get with her. But you guys are also involved in like a book thing. Tell me about that.
Okay, I've got two things going on, and one of them, I'm so excited, I got the phone call this morning. We do a reading roundup at DC Cannon Elementary in Quinlan.
Right.
At that school, according to the Texas Education Agency, 80% of those kids are considered economically disadvantaged. And studies show that homes in poverty, they don't have books in the home. So what we do is we bring in books, and normally we have volunteers come in, the children pick out a book, the volunteer reads to them, and then the child gets to take it home. We can't do that this year.
Right.
And we're trying to set a date, but these are, I do all new books, and I'm still frugal. I purchase from the National Book Bank, so I can get a book like this for 55 cents.
That's good.
And so we're working on, that's what I'm trying to raise funds for right now, is books.
Good.
And, okay, I have to tell you all about this project. I'm so excited. 4 years ago, I heard about a book vending machine, and I started putting away money for it. And I was able to purchase one for DC Cannon. And this machine, it doesn't take money, it takes tokens. So the teachers get tokens, and it will be a reward for kids for, you know, good behavior, attendance, good grades, improvement, all that. So they'll get a book, and they're all brand new books. And I got the call this morning, it's being delivered next week.
All
So
right.
I am so
Hallelujah.
excited about this.
Hallelujah. That is so good. It's very important to read to your children. It helps with their literacy. You know, a lot of parents are very busy, but just taking that little bit of time to sit down with your children and read a small book with them makes memories. Winnie the Pooh. My mom read the entire book of Winnie the Pooh to me at bedtime for a very long time. And so those are memories that I will always treasure. My mother is not around, and so unfortunately, we outlive our parents most times. And make those memories with your children, because life is hard, but whenever you can pull from those memories, it makes a difference, and it also helps in the literacy of your child. And so thank you for doing a book ministry.
Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Oh, well, thank y'all for having me.
One more thing was North Texas
North
Giving
Texas,
Day.
North Texas Giving Day is coming up September 17th.
Right.
And it's northtexasgivingday.org. And I'm going to tell you, not just Hunt County Kids, there are several 501c3 charities in Hunt County that, and I encourage, because all of us are suffering lower donations because of COVID.
Right.
So I encourage you, you know, whether it's Hunt County Kids or, you know, Fish or Lake Area Shared Ministries, just, you know, whatever, any bit you can give is greatly appreciated.
Well, and they're doubling that, correct?
Yep.
Is
Well,
how
they
that
don't
works.
double it,
but
They add to it.
Yes, they add to it.
That's
Yes.
good. Instead of taking away.
Yes.
Where there's a lot of organizations that are like, hey, GoFundMe,
Right,
let me
exactly.
give you a percentage of your money. And so where
Right.
this is, they're giving you all the money that was donated, but they're also adding to it
Yes,
from
they're
private
adding
donors.
too. And so, like I say, there's several, you know, charities right here in Hunt County, and, you know, $10. I mean, anything you can give, we all appreciate,
Yes, sow the
especially
seed
at this
and God will
time.
multiply it.
With that said, we have got a few minutes left, and I think the executive producer is fixing to be on camera with us.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be good. Wait a minute. There
We're
you
gonna
go.
Oh, now she said
Short commercial? Okay, we're gonna do a short commercial, and then the three of us are going to come back and say.
Thank you, Vonda.
Yes. Vonda, thank you so much. Yes.
I'm sorry, I gotta
No, you're good.
You have a heart for fun. You have a heart for friends, for finesse, for family. And when you need cardiac care, you want the best technology. But you also want people who have a heart for people. Hunt Regional Healthcare. People make the difference.
When it comes to high-quality service for cell phones and televisions, no one beats Crumpton TV. They have been serving Greenville and the surrounding area for over 57 years. For details about all services, call 903-455-2043 or visit CrumptonTV.com.
Also the official home of the Big Green Egg.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville. Do you need custom printing on caps, shirts, and other apparel? Come check out what we can do for your organization at East Texas Print Shop, 2218 Lee Street. Our top-of-the-line screen printing and embroidery machines can handle just about any job you can throw at us. T-shirts are great for special events. Sports teams always need custom uniforms. We can print them. Check out our custom apparel store or shop online at easttexasprintshop.com or just give us a call at 903-453-1581.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we are live at the Lobby Cafe in historical downtown Greenville, Texas, and historical Texan Theater for
Beautifully
CTFM.
restored.
Huh?
It's the beautifully restored.
Beautifully restored. Historical. Yes, yes. CTFM, Coffee, Tea, Friendly Meat, brought to you each and every Wednesday morning by Hunt Regional Healthcare, and one that Benita Kay, she just...
Can I take it?
Yeah, you take it.
Discount Wheel and Tire, Valvoline Express.
And that's Gay Medina.
And every Saturday
amazing
morning at
producer.
8 o'clock till noon at Discount Wheel and Tire, there is Rough Country.
Yes.
Rough Country.
Rough
Yes, we
Country.
do have the executive producer, my partner and brother in Christ, one Mr. Gabe Medina. And great show. Thank
It
you.
was.
Thank all of you.
Absolutely.
John and John's son. I can't.
Nephew.
Nephew. I always want to think it's his son. I don't know why.
His sons, I think,
Nephew.
are littler.
Nephew
right?
and
Littler?
Chris
Shorter.
for helping us put us all together. What great.
You know, they make this happen, and without
Yes.
you, our viewers, we wouldn't have a show. And so we thank you for always tuning in, for loving and sharing this broadcast as we try to bring you the good news.
Yes.
It's so easy to turn on the tube and find out the bad news. We like to bring you the good news of what's happening in our great little community.
Absolutely.
And speaking of good news, yesterday, you can't really divulge a lot of things that was yesterday at the county meeting.
Oh, everything that I hear, I can talk about.
Oh, you can talk, and there's a lot of good
that's
things.
If I pay attention.
Yeah, if you pay attention.
But you can replay that on
absolutely.
our channel,
You can hear that,
Friendly
right.
News.
Well, yeah, because we share the link, but it's on their YouTube channel, so that's where you'll get their broadcast of the county commissioner's court, and it has a ton of information, especially now these days with everything changing every single day. Road closures, roads being done up. They also had information on, it just slipped my mind. But there's a ton of good information there if you want to watch that, and also the city council broadcast.
The city council broadcast. Just want to say a big old thank you for choosing us
Absolutely.
to let our community know what's going on without having to come down and physically be there. You can sit back in the comforts of your home.
And it's great as people are leery about being too close to
Right.
people.
Right.
And so we want to challenge any other city officials that are out there watching, or that maybe you know and can tag in the comments, that let's get your
Absolutely.
broadcast on there.
Get your
Let's
broadcast.
let everyone
Okay.
know what your city is
If
doing.
you're
so you can set
listening,
the
John
standard.
Adele, Quinlan, hey, we're
Speaking
coming
of
to
Quinlan.
We may be coming to your city soon.
Quinlan ISD Superintendent will be on the 23rd
That's
with us.
exactly-
So
yeah, the
I'll be making
23rd.
some calls to get some more superintendents to come on and talk about what their school district is doing
I've got something
differently.
real quick I've got to. If any of you out there are affiliated with the FFA, okay, I've contacted most of the FFAs in Greenville, Hunt County about what's fixing to happen here on October the 7th. It's going to be a free concert, free lunch for FFA members. So if you're an FFA member, or if you are the coordinator for the FFA, anybody
If you're a
that's-
parent.
If you're a parent, please get in contact with me, because we want those students here at the Texan Theater at noon on October the 7th. It's going to be a great show, and it's free for FFA members.
That's so good. My son was FFA.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
was
a
an
great
FFA.
organization.
I was an FFA,
Great organization that
I was
teaches
not.
leadership,
Yeah, well-
teaches, all kinds of different things.
He was an
I could go
FFA.
on
He was
forever.
he was doing.
He was probably in some sort
He was
of like
he was building
Water
3D printers.
polo.
No, at 3 years old, he was building 3D printers. So that gives you an idea about.
There wasn't a thing.
Right.
That is so funny. Well, I do want to mention before we go, because it's getting close, we thank you for watching, but if you guys are interested in being a part of a book club, we kick this off on Sunday, Girls with Swords. We do it online through Zoom, but we also have a living room that we are using in the Quinlan area off of 276 and 36. So if you're okay with in-person visits, you're welcome to come there. We have a private group where we kind of get all that information together. We did chapters 1 and 2, very good read, and it's not too late to get your book and join us.
Oh, but we got to get out of here, because we've got a great show coming up at noon. It's free. We have Rodney Kennedy. Oh man, is this guy a picker and singer? Got a new single. He's got a new single out.
That's good.
I think it's I Met Jesus. I think that's his new
Wow.
single.
I like those
So it's
kind
going
of
to be
music.
good. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Right
That's
here at the
Texan
beautifully
Theater. Yes.
restored Texan Theater.
We'll be back next Wednesday with Ctfm right here on Friendly News. All I can say is stay safe, FOF, and keep it in your boot.